다음 소식입니다. 미국 국무부의 국제종교자유 보고서에 따라 지정되는 특별 우려국에 나이지리아가 제외되면서 의문을 남겼습니다. 나이지리아는 이슬람 극단주의 무장단체의 크리스천 박해가 심각한 상태입니다. 지난해 발표된 보고서에선 나이지리아에서 크리스천 집단 학살이 이어질 것이라고 경고하며 특별 우려국 명단에 오른 바 있습니다. 이와 관련해 오픈도어의 데이비드 커리 회장이 자세한 소식 전해드립니다.
Yeah, it's a puzzling omission. Clearly, there's been some politics involved. They were on the list of countries of particular concern and then were dropped. The rationale seems to be that the government itself is not persecuting Christians, but the law really calls for countries that have religious restrictions or that tolerate them. And you certainly can look at the situation where an entire half of the country now is operated under Sharia law, and the government seems to be looking the other way or making half-hearted efforts, in our opinion. And it's escalated to a really tragic situation.
나이지리아의 크리스천 박해는 지금도 계속되고 있으며 나날이 잔혹해지는 것으로 전해집니다.
Well, there's 12 Sharia law states in the north of the country. There were many millions of Christians in that region. Since 2012, there's been a massive attack and pressure, and so many of those people have had to move south into the southern part of the country. But those that remain, you have thousands of them being killed. You have a targeted plan to kidnap Christian girls and rape them. These kinds of escalations have been going on now, and that's why it's so puzzling that the State Department has taken them off the list of countries of particular concern. With this report yesterday now, the president has 90 days to consider whether he wants to put Nigeria back on the list. We highly recommend it. It would be a massive oversight if it wasn't the case. Well, certainly this is a point of prayer. We need to speak out on it as well, share the stories, some of them great and tragic. But there's also a resilience there in the church. We can't underestimate the power of the church when we're in the community together. So let's reach out, pray for them, pray for boldness, pray for protection.
끝으로 데이비드 커리 회장은 나이지리아와 관련한 미국 국무부의 결정을 지켜봐야 한다고 전했습니다.
I think the report is solid. I mean, obviously, the Secretary of State has made it a priority. Now the question is really going to be, what happens in the next 90 days? Is this just going to be a political statement, or are they going to take some action on these steps to tighten up these international laws regarding religious liberty?